This is the general reading for Aquarius for the month of January 2025. So if Aquarius is your sun or moon rising or Venus, this is a general reading for you. So take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm again offering that complimentary reading for new subscribers, or if you put in a comment, and one person will be randomly selected for the month of January. I also posted on the community page, which is the front page of my YouTube channel, the selection for November and December, and I selected 14 because, you know, how I randomly selected in the count, and it had been 2 months. So there's lots that have not responded back to me, so check that out, see if you got a complimentary reading, and then send me the email. Also, the other way that you can support the channel is if you like the video, hit the like button. And subscriptions cost absolutely nothing. And if you subscribe and you want to be notified of the videos, hit the notification button. I'm still offering, if you want your own personal reading, the information's down below. Send me an email. If you want your own personal reading, it's a good time right now as 2025 is now emerging. And you know, like a little roadmap of what's going to be happening this year. I am at the end of January or 1st of February moving back to Las Vegas, which I consider my home. I was there for 14 years. I sold my house and my fur babies are coming. Nina's right here on the table, you know, so she will be working in the studio because she's part of my crew. And I've had a new video I'll be adding for a card of the day with Nina. She'll be in the cabin. Milo, my old dachshund, I took to the vet and he is in heart failure, but he is on 3 heart pills and doing much better. So he'll be in cabin because I want to keep an eye on him. Jason, who is responding well to the pills for his prostate cancer, will be in cargo, as will Hope. And I'm doing, switching airlines in Washington, D.C. with like a 4-hour layover, so I can take them to the, the other airline. But I'm trying to do it as stress-free as possible. And then the kittens, yesterday I was herding kittens, cats. They say you can't herd cats. Well, that's true. But I wanted them inside so I could start taming them. And so they both were in the cabinet, they go into the pantry, and I was able to catch them, and now I set them up in my bedroom with food and a litter pan and water, and I'm going to go in. I don't even know where they are. They're hiding, but I want to get them spayed right away. And I don't know if I would keep them, but they're going to be placed together. I'm thinking I'm going to take them to the States and place them together there. They're 2 calico cats. So when I get into Vegas, all the concerns about the quality of the videos, the audio, that's going to be all resolved because I'm going to get a camera, I'm going to get a microphone, I'm going to have tech support. So it's going to be upgraded, and I'm looking forward. And some things I'm going to be offering, such as for the subscribers, I'm going to have live, and we're going to have mini readings. So you can post your question or what you want clarification on, and some clarity. This will be for the subscribers during this live, and I'll do a 3-card mini reading for those. So there's some things coming up when I move, and that will be either the end of January, first part of February. I will be back in the States. So I'm looking forward to it for many different reasons. Now, Aquarius, I have shuffled the cards. I'm using a different deck because this is a new year. So I'm using the Rider Tarot. Now, I just discovered that there's some X photos. The tarot was these are the old tarot, and they were not, YouTube has their own standards, so I don't want to get in YouTube trouble, but there are some nudes in this old tarot deck. Well, so I have to put another card over it so I don't get into YouTube jail or, anything. I don't want any drama, any conflict, any of that. So if I get across a card that might have some old pictures in it, you know, the artist renderings, I'll have to cover it right away. So let's see what Aquarius, what we have coming up for you this new year, this month. And the first card is the World. It's a completion. It can also be world travel, but you're in the middle of your world, crossed over by clarity. Information coming to you. I always say I like the Ace of Swords and the Page of Swords because it's information coming and clarity. This could be information coming to you about either world travel, or a manifestation, the completion of a chapter. And it's clarifying. The swords cut through to the truth. So you're going to get some information that's going to give you clarity about that. And then we have at the base of it, Temperance. So you have, of the three cards, you have two major arcana. What's behind you is the Ten of Pentacles, which is prosperity. That's behind you, which indicates, you got two cards here that indicate it's the end of a cycle. The World card and the Tens. If you get very many Tens, you know that you're ending a chapter. Crowning you is the Three of Rods. What do you want? What do you want the next time around? Looking at your options. Ahead of you is the Hangman. Maybe you don't have all the information yet. Remember, I put two cards on top of each, on these, so we'll go over those. Now, the Eight of Cups is all, what's on your thoughts, what's around you, defining this. Then we have the Five of Cups. The King of Swords. And the final outcome is the Justice card with the Wheel of Fortune. King of Swords with the Six of Swords. Now that's interesting. This picture here, usually it's flipped and it's the other way. But the Six of Swords is moving forward, leaving behind the stormy situation, moving to smoother waters, and the captain of your boat. But you're taking the swords with you. That's with the King of Swords. Isn't that interesting? The King of Swords with the Six of Swords. The Five of Cups with the King of Wands. That could be, for someone, the King of Wands could be a past relationship. The Eight of Cups with the Knight of Swords. The Hangman with the Knight of Cups. So you got two knights so far and a king. Two kings. Then we have the Three of Wands with the Magician. The Ten of Pentacles behind you with the Page of Wands. Temperance card with the Queen of Cups. And we have the Nine of Wands, no, the Four of Wands, happy home. Four of Wands crossed over by the Queen of Wands. Okay, so you have the King and you have the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Wands. You have the King of Wands. And I think you have you've got lots of people around here. King of Swords, Knight of Swords, Knight of Cups, King of Swords, Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands. Lots of people around you. Could be situations, could be people. Okay, your reading for the month of January is, here I have to put this semi in front of it, the World, which is the completion, and getting clarity. As something ends, you're getting clarity, you're getting information. But, I always say I like the Ace of Swords and Page of Swords because that's information, so you can make decisions moving on. So this is the completion of a cycle, the end of a chapter with the Ace of Swords, which is moving forward. And as you complete that, then you get clarity about what the next steps are going to be. You're knowing that you're completing a cycle, or a chapter. And now you're getting clarity of what next. What are you going to do next? Because this is ending, and you get real clarity that this is the end of a cycle. And then we have here, happy home, manifestation, with the Queen of Wands. Now, the Queen of Wands could be related to this happy home. It could also be, it can be a person, it can be a situation like a work environment, a mentor, but it's related to the happy home. It could also be a relationship or someone related, in that happy home. The Four of Wands is, completion, happiness, peace, can sometimes indicate engagement or marriage. At the base of it is, have temperance, don't rush anything, related to your Queen of Cups. Yes. Okay. So this can be a couple of things. The temperance card is don't rush anything and take your time. Well, yeah, is that, temperance. And the Queen of Cups. So it can be moving to a new place, or it can be a relationship. Temperance means don't rush anything. So if you're thinking about a new relationship or even a move to a new home, take your time. Get your information, your Ace of Swords, before you make any decisions. So if it's a new relationship, part of that whole dating thing is to get to know a person, so you're not going to make a rash decision. It takes time. When you start dating someone, there's always the honeymoon phase. Everybody's on their best behavior. Well, not everybody. I've had some dates where they're not on their best behavior, but long story short, most people are going to present their best rendering of themselves. Then the thing starts, you're getting a real picture after a while, like, because they put their guard down, and then you see some, behavior. So, it's in different things for different people. One thing that could bug you maybe doesn't bother another person. I've been looking online, and people don't like loud chewing. I mean, for someone that can be just like a real grating. For me, well, I don't like loud chewing, but for me, it's how they interact with people around them. Kindness, empathy. That's a big one for me. That's how they treat their fellow man. Because I come from a place of love for the universe. So for me, that's a big, big thing. Now, but this is if you're starting a relationship, be temperate, don't rush it. If you're moving, take your time. If you're thinking about buying a house, take your time, investigate. This is telling you to be temperate, be patient. Now, behind you is the Ten of Pentacles and a message. So the Ten of Pentacles is you got a message about a whole lot of money coming to you, and that's behind you in the month of January. Something's going to come that you're going to hear about money coming to you. What's crowning you, what's on your mind is looking at your options and the Magician. So the Three of Wands is, looking out into the horizons. What are you going to do next? Because, the World card is the end of a cycle. The Ten of Pentacles indicates, if you have tens, that's the end of a cycle. And so now you're looking at what next. The Three of Wands is looking out into the horizon, looking at what your options are. And isn't this, with the Magician, what do you want to manifest? This is exactly what's on your mind. Now it's like, what's next? Looking at, and see, it has the infinity, which means it's unlimited. There is no limit in the universe. There is no restriction of prosperity, of the collective. There is no limit in what you can manifest. So this is, what do you want to manifest? And you're looking, and it looks like maybe you have some options, because it's the three you're looking at. There's some possibilities. And then, you can decide and put it to the universe what you want to manifest. Because what you want to manifest is what you want. Not what someone, and everybody has different things. If we all wanted the same thing, there would be, for one thing, we wouldn't have the lessons. And, everybody has different choices, different things that are important to them. And so this is you thinking about what do you want to manifest, because right ahead of you then is sort of in limbo, can't decide yet, and then the Nine of Cups. So it's the Nine of Cups is someone come bearing a cup of love, and you are in limbo about it, sort of waiting. It's the Nine of Cups could be a relationship coming to you. It can also be a relocation, and you're feeling like you don't have enough information yet, and you're just sort of taking your time. The temperance, this is two ways that it's telling you to be temperate, to take your time. The Hangman, that you're getting more information, and the Temperance card with the Queen. So it's take your time before you rush into things. Oh, that expression, fools rush in where angels fear to tread. It's take your time. It's not a race. Having a relationship is not a race. It's not, I have to have a good relationship before Valentine's Day. Wouldn't it be better to build a solid foundation and know that? And you can also ask your spirit guides through your intuition, if you're looking at relationships, to, give you clarity. If you're going out on a date, and you can say, let the light be shown, the truth be known. So if there's any hidden things, the spirit is going to show you. It can be little things that, you're going out and suddenly you see a temper racing, or a little minor thing, like maybe there was a delay in the valet parking, or a bird flew over their car. I don't know what it is, but you could see that, little things that that will give you clues as you are assessing, having temperance about a relationship, which is your Knight of Cups. And you're sort of the Hangman is sort of waiting and getting information, because what's all around you is, this is absolutely true, the Eight of Cups with the Knight of Swords. Now, the Eight of Cups is, this is like a movement going forward. The Eight of Cups is, there's things hidden because it's the moon, and you had a sense that whatever the situation is that you were leaving, that you had a sense that was sort of incomplete, there was something missing. That's why it's important to look at the moon to see what was missing, so that when you're manifesting, you can include that in what you want to have. And this is moving forward. The Knight of Swords is moving forward. It's almost, in some cases, a little bit reckless, or reacting, or moving forward without thinking, because he's charging forward. Sometimes it's a little bit, but Swords is also can be information. So maybe you're going to get some clarity about what was missing in your life, or in this last chapter. What was missing? And it could be something missing within yourself. It could be maybe a job that didn't have the challenge, or you want a workplace that has peace and harmony and a spirit, like your community, whatever it is, or a home that has whatever the check mark is, like a neighborhood that people are, they wave at each other, and they, it's that sense of community that, whatever it is. But you're going to get some clarity, and then you can work on manifesting that and speak as though you have it right now. Then we have the King of Wands and the Five of Cups. Could be that the King of Wands was a relationship. Could be a work environment. The Five of Cups indicates 3 were spilled and 2 on the shelf. Now, you can use this as a learning opportunity also. What was it that caused these 3 to be spilled? Because you can use this as a learning thing. And also, what would you do differently with these 2 of Cups? Maybe you didn't choose well, or maybe it was something that you got some insight of changing in yourself, whatever it is. It could be new relationship coming and you're holding back a little bit because of past experiences. Or it could be, looking at maybe your last relationship was with the King of Wands and wondering about that, and putting it through in your mind, because as we have life experiences as we go along, we have not only, you know, learning positive things, but it can also be that we bring along those thoughts that can become barriers in future. And you know, you can, because we just went through New Year's, you can replace with those negatives with positives. You know, let it go, and then put a positive. For example, let it go of relationships that maybe had some challenges, maybe you didn't choose well, or something that you weren't aware of, something was going on. And then you can put an affirmation of, I have healthy relationships, I have discernment, you know, put a positive in. Or, you know, I love myself and others love me. Now, here is you moving forward, the Six of Swords with the King of Swords. So it's moving from a situation. Usually I think of the King of Swords as it can be like an organization, it can be a person, as someone who really knows, when they say what they say, it comes from a place of authority, real clear communication, and you're moving. Now, you could be moving away from this. It could also be that the King of Swords was a relationship. But it shows moving away from the King of Swords, taking command of your life. And then the final outcome is making a decision, the Justice card, and spinning the Wheel of Fortune. Now, this could be in a couple of different things. Justice card can represent a legal situation coming up that you're waiting for the outcome, and you're spinning the Wheel of Fortune, trusting the universe for the outcome. Or it can be you deciding the direction you're going, the Justice card, and trusting in the universe, that you're spinning your Wheel of Fortune, you're knowing the direction that you want it to go, and you're trusting in the universe. But you've made some decisions about the direction, or you're waiting for a decision. Could be a decision from like a legal situation, civil benefits that are owed you, estates, anything, and you're trusting in the universe. You're spinning the Wheel of Fortune. So you have a lot going on, and it's wrapping up. That's what it's doing, is it's wrapping up a challenge, because you have, or a chapter, because you have the World card, and then you have the Ten of Pentacles. So it's wrapping up, and new opportunities are coming forth, because you also have the Ace of Swords. And you have the Magician on your mind of what do you want to manifest. Now, let's pull the Wisdom of the Oracle. I will pull 3 cards for that. Angels and Archangels and Spirit Guides. I hear noise. Is that rain? It is. I had laundry on the line. Well, I always say then it gets an extra rinse. Angels and Archangels and Spirit Guides. And Angels and Archangels and Spirit Guides, what message do we have for Aquarius? And Angels and Archangels and Spirit Guides. Thank you. Here we go. So it'll be a good day to stay inside and watch some TV. Okay. And I watched Wicked this week. And I did the streaming of Virgin River on Christmas. Okay, Angels and Archangels. Here we go. Deep knowing. This is that inside your intuition, deep knowing of the direction you're going to go. Round and round. This is repeating patterns until you learn the lesson. And Treasure Island. Now, Treasure Island is that there's manifestation, things coming to you, and it's on the map, there's an X. However, there's other things along the way, so don't ignore those, because it could be that maybe you're just focused on one thing, but along the way are the gifts from the universe, the manifestation, Treasure Island. So keep your eye on the treasure. Things are going to be coming to you, manifestation of what you want. Now, let's pull the Law of Positivism. I haven't used these cards for a while. Yeah, it's raining out. I can hear
water, the raindrops. But we're all cozy in here. And the cats are in the bedroom, but I don't know where. And angels and archangels and spirit guides. Okay. In my dreams, I find my answers. So this is to follow your intuition. In my dreams, I follow my answers. That's spirit talking to you in your dreams. There you go. And then we have believe in your own magic. Now I'm going to be doing a survey, and I'm going to post it under the community comments because I'm planning on doing some different things. So you'll be able to, put in your opinion of about the cards, the oracle cards. I'm thinking about no longer offering the complimentary reading. How do you feel about that? Some things that, it's the new year. Okay, and here we have your card right here. Clover, release your guilt, number 21. Or someone, 21. You've been carrying the burden of guilt on your shoulders for far too long. It's now negatively impacting all facets of your life and making it impossible to function. You've come to a crossroads where you need to choose a direction to go ahead and make your reparations or release yourself from the cage you built around yourself. Hint, sometimes the first road leads back around to the second. There you go. And then we're going to pull the Louise Hay card, affirmation card, right here. We have is I listen with love to my body's messages. My body is always working towards optimum health. My body wants to be whole and healthy. I cooperate and become healthy, whole, and complete. Here's your affirmation card. Okay, and now we have our meditation card for the month. Right here. Okay. This is the card for Aquarius. Replenish. The sun will rise and we will try again. There. Okay, thank you so much. And from Portugal, Nina and I are sending you light and love.